What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 hidden features inside the 2024 Volkswagen Golf. All right, for number 1 and number 2, we'll be here on the exterior of the vehicle. Now for number 1, you can actually lower all of the windows using the convenience opening feature with your key fob. So all you really have to do is just press and hold the unlock button, wait a few seconds, and then all 4 windows are going to roll down. Super easy way to cool the car off on a hot day, give everybody some quick fresh air before they even hop in the vehicle, and it's super easy using the key fob. Now for number 2, another feature you might have disabled in the menu system is unlock when approaching. Most of these Volkswagen vehicles these days have it, but almost across the board, everyone I've looked at has it disabled by default. So it's exactly what it sounds like. If you have the key fob in your pocket, just go ahead and lock the vehicle up, step out of range. Then if we walk back into range, the vehicle is going to automatically unlock. You heard it. You saw the mirrors flash here, and you can just go ahead and open the door right up. Now, this is a super nice convenience feature. If you have your hands full, you need the vehicle to go ahead and unlock for you. Super great. It can also be customized. If you're a single individual and you only want the driver's side door to unlock, you can set that. But if you're a family and you want all the doors to unlock when you approach, you can also customize that as well. This also works for your central locking system, which is your keyless access here on the doors. So if you want it to be just the single door, you can do that. Or if you want all doors, you can do that as well. So a lot of customization options that you might not have known about, but let's go ahead and hop inside. All right, so hopping inside the cabin for the rest of our secret features, we'll start here on the infotainment display. Now, this has a couple different things that are, one that's a little bit more hidden, you might have heard about it before, and then one little neat touch that they throw in. One of those things is that you can actually control the system using hand gestures. And really, what I mean by that is you can swipe pages using the hand gestures. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't know about. Some people do know about it because it was on older Volkswagens in the past. But I really think that they could take this up a notch, and I hope they do in the future because it's a little limited right now. The only thing you can really do is hold your hand here and swipe, and that will switch you between pages, but you can't really do anything else. You can't like touch to select or pinch to zoom on the navigation or anything. You can only like 2 out of 5 times get it to swipe over correctly. But you might not have known that you can do that, or you might have done it on accident like I've done a million times. But another little thing you might not have noticed is that if you're in an app, for example, the radio or media tab, you get like favorites, radio, media alerts all on the sidebar with icons and information. But if you move away from the display, the information will actually disappear. But then when you bring your hand closer, all of that information will come back. And this works on most apps. So if you go to navigation, for example, you'll have destinations and map there. If you move away, those words will disappear and then they come back. And it just makes the whole system feel more alive. Another thing you might not have noticed is in the background, whatever color combination you set your background to, when you get closer, it does this little animation where the background kind of zooms in like it knows you're there. And the little swipe down for the favorites bar will appear there as well. Speaking of your favorites bar, you can completely customize this. So if we go ahead and we swipe down again, we get access to our favorites. And this basically allows us to turn the display brightness down, switch it from bright mode to dark mode, whatever you want to do. But you also have these favorites here that you can customize. So currently mine are set as auto start stop, audio, home, and voice guidance. But if we want to customize this, we can just swipe down and press and hold on one for a few seconds, and it will bring us to our Manage Favorites menu. Then you get a whole list of different things that you can choose from, and you can set these to whatever you want. So you can turn your heads-up display or change your heads-up display information. You could do Wi-Fi hotspot, you could do ambient lighting, air circulation, whatever you want as your favorites. And the best part about this is whatever you set it to, no matter where you go in your infotainment display journey here, whether you go to navigation, you go to Apple CarPlay, you go to ambient lighting, whatever, you can always swipe down from the top and quickly access those favorites. So definitely take the few seconds it takes to customize this and make it exactly how you want to use it, because it's a super nice shortcut. Now let's talk about this lighting system up here. You've got a little button here you can tap and it will turn on your LED dome lights here. But these have a ton of functionality that you might not have known about. One, you can obviously just tap straight on the plastic to turn these lights on and off. But it gets even better than that. You don't even have to tap the plastic. You can just wave your finger across near the plastic and those lights will automatically turn on for you. Swipe again, they'll turn off. So you don't have to make any contact with the glass to leave any fingerprints. But if you do want to make contact with the surface here, you can press and hold and the brightness will start to dim, and then you can let go and it will stay at the default brightness that you set it as, which is super cool. But of course, I never just give you 5 hidden features. I'm gonna give you several little bonus features here. One thing you might not have known about is you actually have something called light assist. So what this is basically auto high beams. So if you have another vehicle, you know, you might just call it that, but you do have it here on the Golf GTI. So how you want to turn this on is you normally would just do your brights by pulling back on the left stalk, and that would turn on your brights. But if you just go ahead and push the stalk forward for a second, you'll notice this little light appears on the dash with some lines, and it has an A on it. So that means that your automatic high beams are now enabled. So what they'll do is when it's super dark, those brights will automatically turn on for you to give you extra visibility, but then if it detects an oncoming car, it'll go ahead and shut those off so you're not blinding the person that's coming the opposite way of you. So that's a really nice feature to have. That way you just don't have to worry about it as much. I have this on my 2022 Chevy Bolt and I leave it on all the time. It's great. Now another cool feature is if you have navigation built into your vehicle and you go to the navigation tab on your driver information display, you may notice that it's almost full screen, but it's covered by the little gauge clusters. You can actually remove these and it's super simple. All you have to do is press and hold on the view button again for a few seconds, and those 2 gauges will disappear, and you get true full screen navigation here on your driver information cluster. Another really cool little Easter egg that I like to show people is if you actually press and hold on the power button on your infotainment display, it will turn off and it will go to this clocks screen, and it's going to give you just a digital clock with the time and date on it. But if you actually swipe, you can get access to different clocks. This is a nice throwback to when older Volkswagens used to have physical clocks right dead center of the dash here, but you can swipe through and you can get access to these different clocks. So the hour hand and the circle around the clocks, those are customized based on what you have as your ambient lighting color. So they'll change dynamically as you change it, or if you have it set to automatic, it'll all change for you. And then my last little hidden feature tip for you guys that you might not have known about, of course you will know about it if you've watched my other videos, but it is the way that you can quickly enable your heated seats. So normally you have to do multiple clicks. So you have to click on the heated seat button. That will take you into the climate control menu. Then you would select your heated seat and then it would turn on for you. You go from 2 to 3 clicks down to 1 click. And how you're gonna do this is you're just gonna take 2 fingers and you're going to tap on the climate control sliders right here. So if you just tap once, it'll turn it on, tap again, and then you can click through the various stages of your heated seats. And this works for both driver and passenger. So super nice, convenient shortcut. If you didn't know about it, now you do. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something new. If you did, drop a like on the video. Let me know down in the comments down below which was your favorite hidden feature, or was there one that is your favorite that I missed? Let's have a conversation about it down in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to be among the first to see every single new video the second I hit publish. We'll see you in the next one.